Sexual compatibility in marriage. I hear this a lot. Marry somebody that matches your sexual energy. Well, if I hear single says it, I don't even care. I just say ignorance. When I hear married people say, that's when I'm alarmed. Like, don't you guys are doing marriage and you're not following marriage with your mind and brain. Now, in marriage, any married person, even if they don't know before, if they hear this, they will agree. You can only get one outcome sexual wise in marriage. The husband will want more sex, and the woman will want less sex. It will take a very extreme situation for the reverse to be the case. If you are not married, don't even bother argue with me. If you are married, you are likely having that situation in your marriage right now, that you want more sex than your wife wants it. Your wife may now try to improve, or you may try to come to the level of your wife, but that is the situation. Generally, a woman will want less sex in marriage. She will give sex more because she wants to fulfill a marital duty to you. She will want less sex because the mind of women are occupied with many things, and when they are married, oh my God, already they have the menstrual cycle, or they have the ovulation, which should normally increase sexual drive, but some things may come in that will not even make it to increase sexual drive. They have the pregnancy, they have the breastfeeding, they have the nursing, and they have the cares of this world, the care of their husband, the care of their children. They just put it on their head. It occupies their mind, and sexual urge flows very well with the state of our mind. For a man, it does not fully flow with the state of his mind. For a man, sex is just like a natural instinct. A man wakes up every day with an erection, with a desire. A woman wakes up with the worry that she slept with. So that would be the case. So in your courtship or relationship, if you like, be sleeping with each other every day. She may be doing it, her mind may be there. In marriage, things will change. There are many married men today, they are complaining. They will say, my wife was not like that when we were in a relationship. I mean, those that had on Christian courtship. Relationship, a lady will say, oh, in a relationship I was feeling, my urge was, even in the early days of people's marriages, the woman was like wanting to do it, but immediately they get on, after 6 months, she starts coming to a natural instinct of not really wanting, of not wanting it, of wanting other things to be in place before meeting together as couple will be in place. For a man, everything does not have to be perfect for wanting to meet with his wife. But for a woman, she wants other things to be in place, like emotionally, especially emotionally, their relationship, their communication, and some other minor issues that really cause conflict. She wants everything resolved. For a man, it's not like that. If you are single, don't bother argue with me. Just say yes, sir. If you are married, even if you are, what do they call this thing? No, that you guys will be living a couple's life. I don't know I remember what they call it now. If you are living together, you are not married, you don't even have say on this matter. If both of you are married and then you start having children, that's when you should come and talk and say what I'm saying is not so. So there is no need looking for somebody who matches your sexual energy. You can't match it as a woman, except there are exceptional issues about you, which will be very extreme. I tell you, very extreme. You can show up for your husband as a married woman. It does not mean that you want it. So that is the way it is. Now, another issue is, I want to know whether it can function well or not. Thank God for some churches now that have made fertility tests a compulsion. So if you do fertility test and the result comes out, both of you can discuss. When we got married, we were trusting God for a child, and we went to do fertility test, and we realized that the issue was on my own side. If that issue was detected before we got married, I don't know, I'm very sure my wife is still going to marry me, but we know what we are up against and all of that. But the major issue you need to be sure about a guy, in case your church is not mandatory fertility test, what you need to be sure about your guy is that he has erection. And that is very simple to dictate. If you are a mature lady, you don't even have to be in the same room acting to naked before you know if a brother has erection or not. You see a brother that is leading prayer in front, and then you see that under his trouser you see something there. So when you are together with a guy that you want to get married with, and you are going somewhere together, and you touch his shoulder or you hold his hand, just look at his trouser and check. You will know. There's no way. You don't even have to want to know before you will even know in most cases, because when both of you are together, talk, even face to face in a public place, the signs can show it. The signs can tell it. So what am I saying? You don't need a sexual energy match or race. The outcome is the outcome. The outcome is the outcome.